With the school year wrapping up, summer is right around the corner. And for many parents, the big question is, how do you keep your kids busy, learning, and of course, having fun? Here to help parents navigate through the different options is Interfaith Family Services CEO Kimberly Williams. Good morning, Kimberly. It's great to have you on this morning.
Good morning.
All right, there are so many programs that families can choose from: sports camps, STEM programs, workshops, even travel programs as well. So what can parents do to really help them narrow down that list?
So I think it starts with having a conversation with your child. I think summer is a wonderful time for children to explore their interests, and it's also a great time for them to, stretch beyond kind of the limitations of their current capacity or comfort zone. So, but it also needs to be a place. They also need to spend time in a place where they're engaged. So I think starting with that is a great foundation for picking the right summer program.
What role should budget and logistics play in this decision?
Well, particularly in this economy, budget and logistics is incredibly important. You don't want to go into the school year being even more strapped for cash or with even more stress on you because of the amount of money that you spent during the summer or because of how chaotic it was to get your kid back and forth. So really looking in your community and looking within, your transportation zone to find the right spot is also important.
Okay, Kimberly, we know that sometimes kids have a lot of opinions. So should your children be involved in choosing a program?
I think for sure. I think that again, having them engaged, this is their summer too, and so you want them to get up and go to a place they want to be versus a place they feel like they have to be. So I think they should, to as much as practically, reasonable, they should be engaged in the process.
Well, are there any, let's say red flags that parents should be looking out for when they're going over options?
Well, I think it's really important to make sure that the place that you take your child is has some type of history, reputation. I think that it should be a place where parents are welcome to ask questions, to tour, and it also should give kids free time just to play. School is incredibly structured, and so the summer is a time to really focus on those socialization skills and get to learn their own voice. So it should have some structure, unstructured time, as well as being organized.
Can we talk a little bit about if there are any benefits to choosing a summer program that's maybe outside of your child's comfort zone?
I think the older your children get, I think it makes sense to help them to get comfortable with getting outside of their comfort zone. I think when they're younger, you want them to feel comfortable in new spaces. I think as they get older, junior high and greater, that it's good to challenge them, so that by the time they get to college, that they're not unacquainted with having to make new friends, having to ask questions, having to do things that are difficult. So it just really depends on the stage and age of your child.
Well, thank you so much, Kimberly, for your time. I know time is also probably winding down for many of these summer registrations. So the faster that parents can make a decision, the better for your children. Kimberly, thank you again for being with us here on Daybreak. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.